I can't put in the words how I feel. Where have you been? Nobody knows me like you do. Nobody don't love me. Nobody like you. Can't even be nice. Every time I try, when I look in my eyes, you know I'm lying.
Child, it is a loving war, honey. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, honey. He done broke up with the girl already. Got dumped, it sounds so crazy. Corey keep on saying the same thing. Be the same thing all the time. About they crazy. Corey, you the problem. All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. Okay, so Dani and Corey is over. Honey, Dani and Corey is over, honey. We saw them kiss a couple of months ago. Everything was fine. Everything was sweet. Kiki, taking trips, having fun, right? And Corey has met his match, honey, because word on the curb is Corey ain't got no money. That's what she said, which I believe he got a little something, but he ain't got it like that, but he got a little something, okay? He was trying to call CPS allegedly on Carmen, honey. A lot. Corey just been showing his tail. So I guess Dani found out Corey cheated. Now, Dani, this is the picture they had of you. I'm sorry. This is part of your life. Don't get mad at me. And she put Corey out. She said, hey, come get your stuff. Come get your stuff. But the gag with Dani is, we're going to get into it. We're going to get to that little gag, honey. So she said the raffle tickets was fake. Allegedly, like we all knew, like Carmen said that the raffle ticket fake, honey. She said all that stuff. So this is what she had to say. Be back, more commentary.
Any ass nigga, that nigga so little under them fucking clothes. Nigga, I break your ass in half. Talking about I threaten you. How the fuck you gonna be threatened by a bitch? Like, come on now, look at me and look at you. Like, nigga so fucking weird and so fucking scary. You was scared that day, huh? Dogs, bitch, I had cameras everywhere. That man was so fucking scared. You thought Red Rum gonna come get your ass. I don't get. Bitch, you got so much energy to send this Sherell hoe all type of whatever the fuck, cause you ain't clocking no motherfucking teeth. But bitch, why your big teeth ass can't respond to me yourself? I don't even care for niggas like you, bitch. Talking about a street nigga. Talking about selling dope in your music. Bitch, you ain't never saw no dope a day in your motherfucking life, bitch. You know, go link with.
Now, honey, Dani even said, like, hey, you know, I need to go get my car from his folks' house. She even got into it with the sister. Corey said he said the same thing he been saying about Carmen and Maddie. Oh, they put something on me. Oh, they crazy. Like, we really starting to see that. We been saying that Corey was a problem. And it'd be so crazy because the girls would still be like, my Corey. And then we'd be like, girl, no, it's not what you think. Like... But Dani, we tried to warn you, girl. But Dani did say, like, she gonna be a tell-all. She might be crazy, too. Because Corey good. You know what I'm saying? Corey got that. So, my girl decided to go on to my other girl YouTube. Shout out to Royalties World, honey, with all the tea, baby. I'm gonna follow her. I gotta get my Twitch together because it'd be more lit on Twitch. I gotta get my Twitch back. But she decided to do the interview with Royalties World. Now, she didn't give us all the details. She did say he has 2 cash apps. Now, she did say that allegedly he got 2 cash apps. One got money, one got don't. He said it's like a generator for the raffles. She broke down that he don't make it what he say he make it on the YouTubes. It's Carmen left. I mean, which we all know, because Carmen even said it. Carmen's like, everybody was watching you because of me. When she wasn't lying. But here's a clip of that more commentary.
I end up seeing my car at his grandma's house with about 20 of his niggas, like his people out there, this and that. So I pulled up. So he come to the car talking all loud, yeah, you want to get your shit? Y'all get your shit. Y'all get up out her shit so she can get her shit.
Not it's just I got
that's what I'm saying, bitch. Like, my motherfucking doors open, trunk open, bitch, playing his whack ass music, bitch. I'm mad as fuck. So, I don't give a fuck no more. Anyways, bitch, listen. So, when I got out my land, bitch, I had already clutched my gun. Right, you know, these old folks out here, this and that. So, when I was walking up to my colony, I was only walking up, closing the doors and closing the trunk. So she gonna say, y'all get y'all shit up out her car. She trying to get her car. I said, shit, please do, make it quick. Okay. So the bitch gonna say something back to me, and I was like, man, I don't give a fuck. It's 20 of y'all out here, bitches want of me. Ain't nobody gonna shake shit. Okay. So
Dani, aka Justine Washington, honey, had a lot to say. She said, if y'all see the green RR Wrath anywhere, please call Luxury Lease Partners LLC to tow it, because it's at this point, Corey is riding the car that they've been looking for months. Corey Pritchard Jr. is hiding a Rolls Royce Kalani at the Coops shop in Houston. He's riding in a Rolls Royce Wrath, and I have the G-Wagon waiting for y'all to pick up. I'll take the loss because I know him or her. Don't have $7,850 to give me. Luxury Lease Partners. So I'm trying to figure. Now, Dani, we gotta talk, because did he take your car or did he take the car that you got for him? Now, I think that she did say, I'm not sure, but did you get the car? Now, Dani, I didn't get all my tea now. Don't get mad at me. But you know, from a hood girl, from the South to a hood girl from a dirty South, like, did you lease that car for him, or did he lease them cars and then he can't pay for them? Like, what's tea? Because I need to know. Now, did he lease them cars, girl? Did he about a good band on them, girl? I mean, you telling all the tea. I want to know, girl. Because it's crazy, because y'all was just in love. But anyway, so she said, Corey just called the police to the mansion, y'all. I politely showed him the money that I spent for the G-Wagon, and clearly knew he was all cap. Oh, never mind. We got a little tea of what you're saying. We get it. And they allowed me to write a statement. I also afforded them the Luxury Lease Partners are looking for the Rolls Royce Kalani and the Rolls Royce Wrath, because I clearly paid them to save the G-Wagon. So therefore, I'm going to contact Luxury Lease Partners in the morning and tell them the whereabouts of all their vehicles so they can pick them up. So basically, Dani saying, like, I don't want no ties to them cars no more. I have my cars. I am fine. I don't want ties to them or whatever he got going on. I want to move expeditiously. I don't want to deal with that with him. Like, he did some things out, but Dani, I'm gonna get into why, they cheat stuff. You gotta let it go. I'm gonna give you a little talk, honey. I'm gonna give you a little talk. So Corey had a couple of days, but he decided to talk to Sherell, right? So that's why she did that interview, because he was talking to Sherell. It was talking to her homegirl, supposed to be Brittany, who supposedly ain't got no money. Her mansion supposed to be on foreclosed. That's why Dani was talking to Royalty, because there was a lot of tea with that. So Corey been quiet. Corey ain't saying nothing. Now Corey ain't not Corey. Corey big head behind ain't sit here. I'm gonna smack him upside his head. Corey ain't sit here and tell us that he was trying to do all this stuff to Carmen, which I'm trying to figure out why. Oh, we're gonna get into it anyway. So y'all know Carmen has moved on, still looking snicker like a snicker, okay? You know, she's still thick, money doing good, whatever, you know what I'm saying? She out here with her new man, she got her new car. Now, that's Libras. When you with a man, that if he couldn't afford a car, that's fine. The dinner and the trips, whatever he can afford, that's how you do it, baby. That's how y'all take notes from Carmen's birthday with her man. That's how we want to be treated, okay? So Carmen had done something to say after Dani interview. She said, so I'm going to get into it. It's, hey, I don't give a F who's saying this or that, doing this or that. Don't bring my kids up into this ish. So she basically told Dani, like, hey, girl, like, you bringing my kids up with this whole situation. Nobody knew I had a case but me. I didn't speak on it to everybody. Because Carmen, let me tell you about Carmen. Carmen was going to come out and say it. See, we're the same side, so I can say this. Carmen was going to come out and say it when everything was done and give us the tea. But she was going to tell everything. She was going to be real, quiet of how she did it. So she was doing it right by saying, I'm not going to tell nobody what I got going on. I'm going to get my chance. Right now I'm focused. We got things to do. She was going to come out and tell everybody. So I still want to know, Dani, that could have been saved. That could have. Y'all could have kept it between y'all. Did what you should have did. You should have kept it, you know what I'm saying, like this. Okay, so when Carmen came out and said it, you could have popped up like, amen, that's right. So Dani said, I am so lost. I'm the one who called your manager. So therefore, you need to be more specific. I didn't have to make you aware of anything. So you should be thanking me for letting you know days after he did it. Carmen said, Miss Dani, nobody knew about the case that involves my kids until you said something publicly. It wasn't your place to say some or none of the world to know. If it would have been someone else who said something, I would have reacted the same way. Now, she being honest, because Carmen was going to come out and basically say what was said, y'all. We know that about Carmen. So, and if Dani would have played it right, they could have had their little sit down and whoop they had a conversation. That would have been dope to me. So Dani said, Carmen, it wasn't my place to tell Floyd because at this point I really regret even telling him. And the reason why I said something is because y'all needed to end that ish before they really get involved. I never got into y'all BS. And according to telling the world, you told them everything else, bashing the F out of him. So why I can't bash him in peace? Girl, I'm starting to see it's not just Corey. No, Dani, she has the right. You got the right to bash, but you didn't have to bring the kids. We're going to continue. She say you bash him all you want to. Once again, I don't give a fuck about nobody who did or said what. Speaking on the case that involved my kids is involving me. You cool people. I don't have nothing against you. All I'm saying is trying to bash him don't involve my kids. That's all. Now, that's true. Because she could have let Carmen came out and said it. And Dani could have said, yeah, I've been holding on to that tea. Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah. We would have took it like, oh, for real. Like, you could have brought the internet to a frenzy if you really want. You should have held on to that specialty till Carmen said something. And what really would have been tea if y'all would have sat down, had the conversation, and told the whole details. That's how you bust down on somebody. Now, granted, we could have got that in a week or two. You take the train and run with it, but don't wait 2 months. Now, Carmen, don't do that. So Carmen said, Ma, you mentioned the situation on Facebook, how it didn't go viral until I said something. I said something because it was the T page. Okay, I'm done. And then somebody says she wouldn't understand because she never have her G-darn kids. Oh my God. Okay, girl. She mentioned Carmen kids more than her own kids. Dani said, my kids stay with her mom. Her kids stay with her mama just like mine, and I run businesses not on tour with a man, and while my mom watching the kids. So, Dani, you didn't have to say that. If she on tour with a man, she's still getting coins because she stayed on them stage, and he's still making sure she get her paper. Now, let's keep it real, because Corey, we ain't gonna lie, no shade to Corey, but it was a fraudulent over there, okay? Carmen say, long story short, yes, I didn't want nobody to know I have a CPS case. We wanted to say it. Oh, well, he's known for speaking it all. Don't speak on something publicly, specifically if it's not your place. You called my team and told him, okay, thank you. I mentioned on the net. Okay, so I agree, and I don't think that's what Dani got to understand it of, because you could have kept that to yourself, had a talk with Carmen, be like, listen, like, whenever you're ready to talk about it, don't wait too long, like I said, but y'all could have went and blew the internet up. We would have been sitting here watching and waiting, but don't wait too long. But you could have blew that up in the next 2 weeks. We could have been eating our popcorn and drinking our wine like we've been doing with this. So y'all two could have still sat down together more than just mad. This would have been tea. All right. So Sherell basically, did y'all know Dani and Sherell been going in? And a lot of people calling Sherell obsessed. A lot of people that's been on Team Sherell. What about my other girl Sherell before? And I'm gonna tell y'all what I kind of like with her and Dani, because it was really cute. It's really cute. Like I said, it's cute. And I wish all this was over so it could be cool. Like I said it coming. So Corey and Brittany called Sherell. They had a conversation. And then Sherell was like, listen, if it's tea, we're going to come out, we're going to talk about it. I was like, ooh, don't take it for Corey with all he had did. Corey went and said that Sherell had her, Dani put Sherell's name in the G-yard. Y'all know how I feel about that. You don't do that, but whatever. Because she was upset with her that bad. It's never that serious, Dani. Don't do it, okay? You got to pay. You know you have to pay. Do good deeds, not bad, okay? We going to talk about that. We can talk about that. Call me, girl. So, basically, Sherell went on the phone with Corey. They had conversations. She leaked it. Dani was like, he talking to that bait Sherell. And then Dani and Sherell started talking. Now, Dani called Sherell while she was on live, and it came a whole frenzy. Then it was Dani. So we got a couple of clips, and I'll be back with more commentary. Before we get into the clip, shout out to Sherell, because Sherell did her big one.
I decided to, what, bro, fuck this. I decided to just pull up to Carmen's house. And, bro, it hurt my heart, dog, because I knocked on the door. And as I was knocking on the door, and I got this on video, too. But I didn't record the whole thing, because when I went over there, I literally went over there on peace. And I'm knocking at the door, and I'm hearing Hayden knocking the door back. So I'm thinking she in there, won't open the door. And I'm like, open the door, there's Dad. And he was twisting the doorknob, so I could see he was trying to unlock the door. And if they I ring the doorbell again, because she got a ring doorbell, and she hit the corner with her and big boogie little sister, the little light-skinned girl. I don't know. She recording this shit. I'm like, hey. She's like, what you doing here? You don't supposed to be here. I'm like, I just came to see my kid. Come to find out she had Kaden in the house by him damn self. He's 2 years old. And she outside of her little new car smoking weed, smell like a pound of weed, bro. So at the end of the day, let me tell you how I ended up calling CPS. I called CPS about a week and a half ago because Danny was the one that suggested me to call CPS. I called her like 3 days later, and that's how I called CPS. She got there live, said Brittany told me to call tonight.
Corey, you know that was wrong.
Yesterday, I was so goddamn much, so I'm gonna give y'all something to take. So, yeah, like, she was doing all that shit to me, y'all, trying to hurt me and stuff. And she was texting me not the other night, right before we broke up and everything. I was in her Lamborghini, and I was so tired of her treat when she treated me, so I fucked the girl in the backseat of her car. So I just want her to know, like, while she riding around that backseat, go look on that Louis Vuitton, whatever that kind of Hermes cover she got. I used that and the pillow in the backseat of the Lamborghini. So hopefully, she'll get that cleaned up, man, and just get herself together, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think she'll be all right in jail. She'll be out in jail, man.
Oh my God, Corey, you just told these people that you put somebody in the back of Dani's car?
I had to get some get back.
Like the whole time. But anyways, the only time I call him today, now I blew that bitch up today, is when you started, like, because the messages he sending you ain't too much of nothing. Like, okay, we going back and forth, this and that, what you doing in a fucking relationship.
You did say you loved him, and that was the only man you loved.
I did
you
love
him. You wanted to change your life.
No, I told him we need to start praying more because, bitch, we do too much fucking arguing.
You don't believe in God, though. But Dani,
the last week, I do believe in God, bitch. Don't never say that.
No, you like to do voodoo.
Listen, the last week, we been arguing like cats and dogs, like since after the car show. We never argued like that. But anyways, I used the number today because I'm like, why are you still bothering me and acting like you not doing nothing? Like, why are you still bothering me? I said, the more you talk about me, I'm going to keep talking about you. I really want to call you on this other phone so I can let you hear the recordings that, because you know I got cameras all around my house, right?
Oh,
and
so
I wasn't
you
even
got
going
him
to do
on
this.
Camera screwing that girl
Wait, bitch, my Lambo do got air. Let me tell you why I said it didn't got air to Brittany. Because Brittany asked me to use my...
It's the T, what was said to Sherell. Now, her and Sherell had a conversation. She got on the phone. Y'all want to watch more, you go to Sherell. I think Sherell got a YouTube or her TikTok. She'll have a link. But, you know, basically, they would call it on the phone, try to figure out where the car was. They also sat there. I feel like they knew each other were enemies, but I feel like they were getting the tea and doing their bid of getting, you know, to eat. So that's what I like to see. Like I always tell people, yeah, you might not like somebody, but you know what I'm saying? You can eat together. People, you can run off of that. You can be good one day and bad one day. You can still eat together. One thing that I did not like that Corey said that Carmen's son was in the house by himself. I don't believe that because we always see and know Carmen to have the kids. If Carmen don't have the kids, Carmen's mom has the kids. So I'm still not getting the understanding of why he thought that was okay to even bring up to say, and it's really not. And I think he's saying anything because he do want his kids. Now, Carmen is not a bad mother. She's been a great mother. She's doing what she has to do for her children. And a lot of people are knocking, oh, she on tour with Boogie. So what? That's how she got to eat. Everybody doing what they got to do. So what? And for Daddy to say that, Dani, you got businesses. So what? It's the same thing, babe. You do what you got to do. Now, Boogie already done cuss this girl out. I ain't posted that. Y'all want to see that? Y'all go to a T page. I'm not posting that over here. That was just the best. But I'm going to say this. You know, Dani say she was going to talk. I feel like Dani know what she doing. I feel like Dani say, okay, since it's open like that, I'm going to run and take the train and run with it. And I mean, why not? Just like everybody else. Now, Dani, you and Sherell should make up. Y'all make this money together. It's time to put people's names in graveyards. But also, let me know your spiritual team. Also, Dani, you can't get mad at Corey for cheating. I'm going to tell you why. You get mad at everything else. But you can't get mad at that. I'm going to tell you why you can't get mad at that. Dani, you cheated too. So you really can't get upset and mad. Charge that to the game. Y'all both did y'all thing. Like, okay, you did yours, I did mine. So, and what's the point? And keep it there and keep it moving. Like, what he gonna do? He can't whoop you. He is not your daddy. But I do give it that you did protect yourself, and I'm not, you're not wrong for that. Period. Now, Corey, I got a lot to say about you, honey. You need to go lay on that lady couch. You need to go lay on that lady couch. I really need you to figure out how can you rebrand yourself after all this mess, because it is getting worse and worse. Like the Africans say, worse and worse. It's getting worse. You need to go lay on them people couch, fix what you got to fix, and be there for them kids. You have boys, okay? Even if you had a girl, it's still the same thing, but you have boys. Stop sitting here blaming everything on that girl and you not making the move to do what you have to do as a man. Stop. The mama boy mentality got to go down the drain and through the toilet, down the drain, through the drain to the sewer, because there were folks in your life. Don't do that. Don't do that. Still show up. Y'all be cordial, be cool. It's going to be some times y'all don't disagree, but y'all make it through. That is your child, okay? Obviously, you need to go lay on that lady couch. Everybody ain't putting nothing on you. That's just your karma of you, because you sitting out here trying to play everybody else. You trying to get your big one. Oh, everybody hate. Don't nobody hate you. Them women loved you. You need to fix you. Playing with them people money with the muscles, going to jail and pay them people money back. Oh, before we leave, hold on. Now, he got a right to say this. I said the same thing too. You was right there now. But it's a lot of stuff he did not have to respond. He could have just sat there and picked up like that girl said. Not you sitting here talking about my phone on 1%. Bro, you could have talked to her. But shout out to Sherell and Royalty World. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Pay them people money back, Corey. Let me know your thoughts back in the comment section. Thank you for watching.
You know I wouldn't wanna please.